In this video for Unit 3 Learning Set 5, we're going to examine some errors that might occur when you receive your credit card statement. So for the first example, Myrna is examining the summary section of her credit card statement. Myrna has checked all the entries on her bill and agrees with everything except the new balance. Determine where the error was made. So the first thing Myrna did was she calculated her new balance by taking her previous balance minus her payments, adding her new purchases, late charge and finance charge, and she ended up with a new balance amount of $2,476.15. And comparing it to what the credit card company says she has, you'll see that it's off. So her next step was to subtract the two and see what the difference was. In this case, it was a $100 difference. So if we kind of look at the statement, you can see that right here under payments and credit, $100 kind of pops out at me. And Myrna's balance looks and thinks that she is $100 less than what the credit card is stating. So what is most likely happening here is that even though they recorded that she'd paid the $100 off on her credit bill, it wasn't actually credited to her account, and that is most likely why her balance is off. And it's important to look at this stuff as you get the bills in. Another consumer law that you should be aware of is called the Fair Credit Billing Act. And in this act, you have 60 days to notify your creditor from the statement date on your bill if you discover any errors. After 60 days, if Myrna had contacted them 90 days later, they would not most likely have credited her that $100. She would have to take it as a loss because she didn't notify them within the legally defined period of 60 days based on the Fair Credit Billing Act. So in this second example, determine the error that was made using the following statement. So first off, find the new balance and figure out what the difference is. The difference is about $93. And looking at this, there's no real indicator on the summary. And according to our balance, we have $93 more that we owe the lender than they are stating we have. So this one could be a little tricky to figure out what happened. So since the new balance was higher, the credit card company mostly likely subtracted $653 instead of $560. Another thing that could have happened is that there was a charge that you put on your credit card for $93 that maybe they recorded but was not used in calculating the new balance. So there are several reasons why your balance and credit card statements could be off, and it's definitely worth it to pay attention and look at it. Remember, according to the Fair Credit Billing Act, you only have 60 days from the statement date for each statement to contact your credit card company with any errors that you find.